Okay, we'll do our best. All right, doing good? Excited to be back? Okay, good. My name is Dr. Payne, which sounds awesome. Okay, only reason I got my PhD. You are in SOMS 380, so hopefully you're in the right place. Two quotes that I like, applicable to this class. Listen to understand, not to respond. That kind of factors in for you guys because you don't really get to do that in the core, right? When you were underclassmen, now because you're big time, right? Juniors, and somebody asks you at Campo, could you be like, well, can I think about it for a second? Could you do that? No, you get a knife hand in your face, right? Get yelled at, okay? In this class, please listen to understand, not just to respond. I actually want you to listen and comprehend and understand what we're talking about. You don't have to say something just for the sake of saying something, okay? To educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. Anybody know who said that? Wild guess? Good guess. No? Former president. Relative of his, Teddy Roosevelt. Okay. Look, I can make you an engineer, teacher, nurse, all that good stuff. The hard thing to do is actually make you a person of character with morals. All right. A little bit about me. Me and myself, Mr. Brown, who I'll introduce. We are world champion barbecue professionals locally. I like to barbecue. We have a barbecue team. We've done some local stuff together. We make the best damn barbecue there is. Okay, there's some burnt ends and brisket and a Boston butt that we did. It's really mean when I show this, like on classes right before lunch. We're okay right now. If you're lucky, maybe we'll pull off some barbecue. Now I have a lot more sections. I used to have like one or two, and I'd barbecue for them. So we'll see what we can do. Usually I only do it for seniors now. Sorry, you gotta wait. Because I have too many classes. I like to brew beer when I have time, like to play golf, love to hunt and fish, all that good stuff, okay, when I have free time. I usually don't have free time because I am raising world champions. Daddy wants a gold medal. And then Stanford Medical School, and I figure these are reasonable expectations to put on children. Okay? Am I qualified to instruct this course? Oh, before I forget, Mr. Brown here works for the A&M Foundation. He raises money for the College of Engineering, so if you're an engineering major, you can thank him. As part of a leadership program the foundation does, he is sitting in my class. I have two 380 sections, so sometimes he'll be here, his first ever 8 a.m. class. He's an Aggie, graduated, never had an 8 a.m. class, so this is terrifying for him. And then sometimes he'll be in my other section on Thursday because he travels and stuff, so Mr. Brown will be here some of the time. Am I qualified to instruct this course? If you have never had a professor or instructor explain to you why they're qualified to instruct their course, you should probably question who the hell they are. You guys just go sit in class, and then someone shows up in the front and starts talking. You're like, well, I guess they're in charge. Okay? You don't know, right? I got my undergrad degree at Oregon State University. It's a whole other country in the Pacific Northwest. We have the best baseball team in the country. We have 3 national championships. Last one in 2018, beat Arkansas. How many the Aggies have? Ouch, that's mean. We suck at football, so I gotta talk about baseball because we're terrible at football. Okay. In fact, the Aggies just hired a former coach that was at Oregon State, the pitching coach here. Super good dude. He'll be good. I got my master's at University of Florida, and I do have a PhD from Texas A&M, so I'm not a foreigner anymore. Okay. Before you guys are looking at me really weird. Civilian experience. Before I started teaching, I worked for the Extension Service. Anybody know what that is? My ag people? Who else is ag? Okay, you guys get preferential treatment. Okay. I worked for Extension. Does anybody know what 4-H is? That's Extension. Okay, we're in every county in Texas. I did development. I did fundraising as well. I've done corporate relations. Okay. I also serve part-time in the United States Air Force. I serve in the Air National Guard here in Texas. We do counter-drug operations. Watching you, okay? Watching you guys all the time, okay? Teaching style, okay? This is an interactive course. How many times you go to class and the professor's like, I don't like to lecture all class, and then what do they do all semester? It's the worst. Call them on it. Be like, you said first day you weren't going to do this, okay? Call them out on it. don't do that. Probably won't go well for you, okay? This is an interactive course. If you had, I think Alex is the only one that's had me before, okay? Oh, that's right, yeah, okay, cool. That's good, because I don't think Alex likes me. So, what's your feedback? What do you think?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Anybody ask about me? What'd you find out?
Pretty good.
From who?
One of my seniors,
You remember his name?
Jack Brindle.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anybody else? What'd you find out?
I didn't ask, but one of my seniors from last year, Keelan Lindsay, was telling me you're the best one.
I had Keelan every semester. This is my first semester in 2 years that Keelan Lindsay hasn't been in my class, and he emailed me this week. I'm like, seriously, bro? Like, I love you, but, you know, so anyway, Keelan's a great dude.
Also Keelan.
Okay, good deal. Keelan's a good kid, all right? This is a discussion-style class, right? Some of you are absolutely okay speaking in class. Some of you are terrified. Some of you won't do it because of other people sitting in the room, okay? Please participate, all right? It's important, right? 8 a.m. class, I know you're probably tired. I used to think, oh, 8 a.m., they're cadets. They'll be up and ready to go. No, you guys are the worst. You just did PT and you ate and you came here and you start holding your head up and you're like this real soon, okay? I try to bring a lot of energy. Please return the favor. I was getting ready to give a presentation, Ag Eco. I think I have some Ag Eco. One. Okay, Ag Systems Management, right? Okay. There's a guy who works in the Ag Eco department. He's actually a big deal nationally. He works on the Farm Bill and all that good stuff. I'm getting ready to present a bunch of professors, okay? And this guy leans forward, he's a friend of mine. He goes, hey, try not to suck. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the support, okay? So I try not to suck. All right? Class expectations. Come to class. You got to be here, you got to be here, you got to be here. I got about 14, 15 hours to change your life. And I'll change your life. All right? Yeah, we'll see. Most of you don't believe me. We live in Canvas. We only meet for 50 minutes a week, okay? That's not very much to discuss ethics and morals and all the cool things we need to talk about. So we live in Canvas. Canvas is new. I've always used Blackboard. If I say Blackboard, I mean Canvas. Old habit. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's pretty. Do you guys like it better than Blackboard? Better? Okay, cool. I'm still learning it. Bear with me. If you see something I do wrong or you're like, hey, somebody else does this, it works better, please let me know. We will have a weekly discussion in there almost every week. Okay? Well, we will have something every week. Sometimes it's discussion, sometimes it's other things. It's an opportunity to continue the class conversation, or it'll cover things outside of class, okay, which I'll get into in a little bit. Right? But please check it. Everybody made it here, but one person, they may have dropped it, or they don't, or they're sitting in whatever classroom Howdy recommended. Cool. So make sure you check Canvas. In class, be original, be outspoken, be thoughtful. Please don't have your phones out. Okay, we're not here very long. Please don't have them out unless we're using them for something. Right? Here's what Cadet said about me. These are about the only negative comments I got. Most of them are pretty positive. Okay? The first one. I ask a lot of questions in class, right? I get a lot of dialogue going. Sometimes I'm trying to lead you down a path. It's not that I don't like your answer at all. I don't care what you guys think or believe. I really don't. Okay? But sometimes I'm just trying to lead us in a direction. So if you think I don't like an answer of yours, it's not that I didn't like your answer. I'm probably just trying to lead you down a path a little bit. Okay? PC, in this class, we will talk about race. We will talk about religion. We will talk about sex. We will talk about uncomfortable topics. This is your opportunity to do that. This is the opportunity to be a grown-up in class. This is our opportunity to talk about the real world. All right? This isn't OChem. Okay? This is stuff where we get into some pretty serious subjects. And it gets a little more serious and a little more fun the further you go in SOMS. Okay? All right, contact info. We'll go over the syllabus here in just a second briefly because it's super boring. Okay? My contact info is on the syllabus. That is my cell phone number. You can text me. Okay? I do have a family, so don't expect me to respond right away. And if it's like 11 o'clock at night and you're working on assignment last minute, my old ass is asleep. Okay? If it's last minute, don't expect me to bail you out. If it's a quick question, no problem. Don't hold your head up. You're going to fall asleep. So by all means do that. I do have an A&M email. It's kind of a pain. Most of it goes to junk mail, so please use my personal email. Okay. Again, it's on there, all that good stuff. And I'm usually reachable at the Chicken, where I often hold office hours. My favorite place in town. Okay. And they have Wi-Fi now. It's pretty good. Okay. Has anybody never eaten there? I find people go there all the time. They're like, I didn't know they had food. Yeah. Who's 21? First thing I heard all day, okay? If you see me at the Chicken, come up, say howdy. I'll buy you a beer, okay? Okay. This class right now is registered for you as 0 credit, okay? If you want to take it for a credit, you have to change it. Your advisor can do it. You can do it in Howdy, as far as I remember. If you have any issues, your advisor can do it. You have to do it this week, okay? If you want to take it for a credit, please change it this week. You can go into Howdy and do it, okay? It makes no bearing on your grade, 0 or 1 credit. You're still going to get an A through F, pass, fail. Okay, we'll get into that in just a second, okay? Same thing, so it's up to you. Your financial aid, scholarships, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Nothing changes except for whether you take it for a credit or not. Cool? Questions on that? Okay. Quickly, we'll go through the syllabus because it's super boring. All right. There's contact info. Again, we're in Adams. Everybody make it. The textbook is required. Have to get it. Okay. We don't need it this week. We will start next week. Order it as soon as possible. It's cheap. I recommend buying it. You might even ask upperclassmen if they still have it. You can have it from them because they don't read it. Probably never did. But you do have to get the book. We will use it. Okay. Have to get the book. Cool. And additional stuff. Oh, I put eCampus. Should be Canvas. I'll give you other stuff. Please bring something to write with. This is all boring. Okay, grading. Here's what matters. Assignments, case studies, exercises, stuff we do in class, which also includes attendance. Oh, I need to change that to Canvas. See, my bad. I'm already failing you guys. Okay. Failure, if you do poorly in this class, you're out of the core. If you get a D or an F, and now if you do pass fail, is it SU? Okay. If you get a D, that is failing. That is a U. It used to be F only. If you get a D, it's the same thing as a U, and you're out. Okay, you are kicked out of the core. Please don't do that. My class is not hard. Okay, is my class hard, Alex? He wants to be a doctor. He's fine. My class hard? No. Okay, cool. Don't fail. If you're having problems, if you're falling behind, please let me know. Okay, I'm here to help you. All right. That says I get to do whatever I want, which is awesome. 0 credit. The instructions are in there. If you have questions, attendance. You get 1 get out of jail free card. You get 1 unexcused absence all semester. That's it. Okay. Second absence, and you can get them excused. By the way, if you have COVID or close contact or whatever, we have to have documentation. So make sure if the Corps tells you you can't go to class, they have to give you something. Okay, per the student handbook and the rule and all that stuff, we have to have documentation to excuse it, right? That allows you to make up work. If they don't give us anything, we have no documentation, I don't have to excuse the absence. Questions? If you have an issue with that, you tell your chain of command, I need documentation. It was a little loosey-goosey last year. It seems to be the same thing this fall. Okay, we're all trying to figure it out. We'll do our best. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt as long as I can. 2 unexcused absences, your grade goes down 5%. 3 goes down 10%. 4 unexcused absences, you fail the class. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? Please be here. We meet once a week. I know it's 8 a.m. Be here. Cool? Okay. Any questions? Everything else you can read, which I'm sure you'll do word for word all the time. Don't lie, cheat, or steal. There's a rubric on here for your participation. Okay. Questions on syllabus? Good? Okay. For every hour of class you have, how many hours are you supposed to study? 3. You gonna do that in here? My man is honest. Hell no. No, you're not going to do that. I try really hard. I try really hard to keep in mind this is a 1-credit class you are required to take. Okay? I am not going to overwhelm you. That being said, please do the work. Okay. Because we talk about, I call them controversial. We talk about serious topics in here sometimes. Okay, I like to have a lot of fun in class. We'll talk about some serious things too. How should that be treated? How do you, With respect. Yep. Okay. What else? Yes, ma'am. Open mind. Good. Excellent. Okay. What else?
As an adult,
As an adult. Good. Okay. What does that mean?
you don't have to coddle us.
Okay, good, yeah. By the way, I generally swear in class. I don't really hold back. I treat you guys like adults. If that bothers you, and I'm 100% serious, please tell me. You can tell me after class. You can shoot me an email, whatever. I will turn it off. But generally, I swear in class, and usually it just helps make sure you're awake. Okay? You'll be like, did he just say shit? Okay? Yeah, he did. Okay. But really, if that bothers you, please let me know. Okay, what else? That'd be good. It'll happen. You guys will get fired up sometimes. Some of you just blurt shit out anyway, right? Others of you will raise your hand, okay? I have respect, okay? That's fine, whatever your style is, but yeah. Okay, what else? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Most of you aren't, but that's okay. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, by all means. We're pretty spread out. We have this nice big class. I won't get too close to you guys. If for whatever reason, if you feel it's right to wear a mask, by all means wear a mask. Okay? I know it encourages it. You guys are probably really sick of them, so I understand that. But if anyone, say you pop positive or your roommate or whatever, and you're getting sick of missing class, and you feel you want to wear one, that's 100% okay. And no one should say a damn word to you about it, okay? It's your right. It's what we have. The law says A&M can't mandate it, but by all means, do what you think is right, okay? I don't care either way, but know that no one is going to say a word to you about it if you feel that's the right thing for you, okay? Are we sick of talking about COVID? Yes, so we won't really talk about COVID, okay? I know everybody's a little worn out and tired of it, okay? Cool. Okay, take that note card I just gave you, please. I can't put on music because I'm recording. If you will please fill it out. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Yes, sir. First day, you don't have anything right. You've been to a bunch of states or countries, you can just guess. hard, Alicia. Too early for math? Too early for math? You like focused. Still working? We good? Good to go? Cool. One thing before I forget, the reason I'm filming is because of COVID. Okay. We already have somebody out for today who contacted me. I will send an email out. I have a YouTube channel. It's super awesome. You can literally watch all 381 and 481, 42 if you want, but you won't. Okay. But I'll record stuff and put it on there in case you miss. However, it will require extra work. You do have to do a recap. Okay. So, please be here, okay, whenever you can. But try and do that as a favor as we're almost there, okay? Trying to get through this. Cool. All right. Put them in the core. It's really hard. Yeah, you are. There's you guys. We made it. We're upperclassmen. Okay? A year from now, you'll be in boots, right? Can't wait. By the way, it really bothers your seniors when you get your boots. Pisses them off. It's weird. Every single year, they don't like it. Okay? Every class, it's really going to bother them. Okay? And you're headed to, it's all downhill, isn't it? Never leave. Stay here as long as you can. It's the best part of your life. He's like, no, I don't want to be here. Just wait. Like 5 years from now, I'd be like, that strange guy said that thing. He was right. Okay? What'd you learn in 281? Not all at once. What did we learn last semester?
About ourselves.
Okay, good. Okay, right. Learn about what you learn about yourself.
Our strengths.
Good. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Good. What else?
Leadership styles.
What's that?
What we need to improve on.
Okay, cool. I like it. Good.
Leadership styles.
Leadership styles. Okay, cool. What else?
A little bit of leadership ethics stuff.
Yep. Got the ethics a little bit. What else? It's real boring if I talk all the time. Anything else?
Our personalities.
Okay, good. Who'd you have last semester?
And
Who?
Colonel Allison.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, he's gonna drill it in you. Good. What else?
Operate in your like sweet spot.
Yep. Okay. Sweet spot. Some people call it different things, but yeah. Did you have Allison? Colonel Allison?
No, I did not.
Who'd you have?
He was one of the colonels, but I forgot.
Some guy. I don't know. Okay. Did you work on resumes?
No.
No. Shit. Did you at least turn one in?
No.
Seriously?
No.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. You're supposed to have at least started it. LDP?
Yes.
You didn't have it. You didn't have 281. He's shaking his head. Hell no. Yeah. Okay. Individual leadership development plan. We'll get into that. It changes every semester. Okay. So I know not everybody likes it. We take it in chunks. All right. Because if I just give you the individual leadership development plan and have you turn it in at the end of the semester, you wait until the absolute last minute and you turn in dog shit. Okay. So we take it in chunks, and it does change every semester. So hopefully you'll like it as we move along. All right. Had the book Discover Your True North? Good or bad?
Is it just me?
You didn't? What?
No, I did.
Okay. Did you like it or not like it? You liked it? Okay, good. You may not like it? No? Okay. We get mixed reviews. I don't use it a ton. We use it, but not a ton. Okay. But the flip side, we will absolutely burn through. Okay, we'll use the whole thing. What are we going to do in 380? Guesses? Okay. Last semester, right, as heads, we told you why you're great. And you believed us. You're not. You're terrible. Okay? People are horrible. People will let you down. People suck. Okay? Not me, right? Chaplain. He can't. He's awesome, right? Okay? He's got the Lord on his side. Okay? Yeah, we're going to work on your constraints. Okay? That's the polite way to say it. These are your weaknesses. How many of you like talking about this? Yeah? Okay? Who does not want to talk about their weaknesses? Switzerland, everybody's just neutral. Okay? Don't, yeah. Most people don't. You don't like talking about what you're bad at. Okay? When you take a test and it goes poorly, whose fault is it? Always the professor's, right? Always. That's the right answer. Whose fault is it really? Yours. Why? Huh? What'd you say?
Still the professor.
Could you have studied more? Perhaps. Yeah, the favorite answer in the Corps of Cadets, it depends. Well, no shit. I can't make you guys go out and do things, okay? We can try, but it won't get. We're going to talk about your constraints. We're going to figure out what you're good at and what you're not good at, okay? We want to see how they fit in, how you can deal with it, okay? And then others, because we can always see weaknesses in others, right? Okay? You guys are friends? Okay? Is she good at everything? She's too nice to say anything, but it's like, no, not good at everything, okay? You guys know each other? But what's your GPA? 3.9. Okay, got the silver star on there. Okay, studies hard. Pay attention. Okay, is Alex good at everything? A lot of things. Is he good at everything? What's that? Not everything. Okay, so even Alex, my man, who's going to be a doctor and take care of us all. Okay, he's got some things we can work on, maybe. And now Alex like, no, I don't. Okay, fair enough. Can you change? Not sure, Mason?
I guess in some aspects, but some probably not.
Okay. See, anyone else? Can you change? Huh?
I think so.
Okay. Is it hard?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you do it?
Yes.
Yeah. This is whether you want to or not, okay? We have a new book for 381. The feedback was overwhelmingly pretty positive. We get into a whole bunch of your willpower in 381. It's actually a blast, okay? Hang in there, right? I know most of you don't enjoy SOMS that much, okay? You got me, so you're extremely lucky, okay? I'm also very humble, right? But it gets better every semester, okay? So hang in there. Hopefully this is better than last semester for you guys, and it gets better. But next semester we get into your willpower, all right? And that gets really fun and interesting. We're going to get into your self-awareness. Okay, so now we can figure out what we're not good at. Are we aware of those things? Okay? True or false? Old Army is dead. And some people just woke up. What are you talking about? Is Old Army dead? Why? Who says yes? Everybody? Not sure? My favorite answer is it died in year 2. The second we moved out of tents, Old Army was dead. Okay? Why is Old Army dead?
Every year things change.
Okay.
They take away stuff.
Such as?
Like fish procedures, things that they have to do. They no longer have to sit with
Yeah, Dunkin' Dining's a whole, man, if you guys had been here 30, 40 years ago, woo. Okay? What else? What? What do you mean?
Like every class did stuff and it gets taken away, but then when they're the ones training, they come up with new stuff that gets taken away, and it's just a cycle. So everyone thinks they're harder than the class under them, but it's just.
Yes, that is the most true statement that's ever been spoken. Every year you guys think the class below you is soft and had it easier than you. Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, go ask your juniors. Or your seniors now. Okay, go ask your seniors what they think of you. Okay, what do you have?
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Yes. Okay, yeah, there's been a lot of change. Okay, the core almost went away years ago because it was the Wild West and everybody had a 2.0 GPA. And it was a horrible place. Okay? How many of you joined because you wanted the hazing? Don't be shy, I'm asking you. How many of you came here for those memories? Here's your dad or your grandpa talk about it. Okay? Was everything they experienced good? No, it was not. Have things constantly changed? Yes. Have they changed for the better or worse? For the most part, yes. Okay, because exactly what Hannah, right? Exactly what Hannah talked about. We didn't do anything to personally develop you guys. Okay? We made you, do hospital corners matter in life? When you're making a bed. Okay? Did you say yes? Why, Alex?
I mean, learning how to like have attention to detail and stuff like that matters.
Bingo. It's a bigger picture, right? Okay, trying to train you, all that good stuff. PT on Mondays went away, right? Couldn't do PT on Monday, or training? Can't do PT on, is it Monday mornings you can't do PT? They brought it back, but it was optional as to what you could do, right? So you doesn't have to be PT?
I think there's like only so many you can do a week.
Okay. All right, well, when they first took it away, right, and everybody got upset, and then G-Ram, who's gone now, okay, whole new guy, okay, he's over at Student Affairs. But General Ramirez had no idea what to wear when he changed positions. Like, he didn't know. He's like, I don't know how to dress myself. He's wearing a uniform every day of his life. Okay? I hope he watches this on YouTube. Okay? He didn't know what to wear to work, which I think is hilarious. Okay, so the cadets got upset that training got taken away on Monday morning. So he gave it back, and he said, but you can't do PT. And every outfit was like, oh, it sucks. Because that's all they'd ever done. And then one, what's the career train? What's the career CR officer? Your career. One of them said, awesome, I'll take Monday mornings. And then the outfit was like, oh, well, they did that. I'm going to do it. So they just copy you. You learn how to be heads by your seniors, right? Okay? You just learn from the class ahead of you, right? But who impacts the most change in the Corps? You do. Mad parents. Dear General Ramirez, someone yelled at my baby boy. Please tell them don't do that anymore. He's a sweet kid. Okay? Yeah, okay, sometimes your parents, all right? Who changed the Corps? Say, man, you got it.
Us.
Cadets. And guess what? You're in charge now. Finally. Juniors run the Corps. Number one thing that comes up, white belt apathy. Talked about it all last year in your SOMS class, I hope. Now's your shot. Some of you are like, I'm upperclassman now, I don't have to do anything. Okay? White belt apathy comes up all the time. Okay? Now we have a development model. Now we know what we're trying to do. Our GPA is better. There's not broken glass in the hallways. You're not cleaning up puke when the seniors come back and throw up in the halls at 3 in the morning. Is that developing you? Already?
Not yet.
Okay, well, fair enough. Should you be cleaning up puke at 3 in the morning if you're a fish?
Oh, not as a fish.
Junior year, it's okay. Okay? Yeah, there's been some change. Okay? You still whip out. Still PT. Still have march in. Right? Still do training. Still got your buddies. Okay? Still do March to the Brazos. Still eat it. Great food at Duncan. Argumentative. Has the Corps really changed? Yes and no. Is the experience much different? Yes and no. Okay? A lot of the traditions are still there. Okay? Good stuff. Leadership is manipulation. True or false? Huh? True? Why? Depends. Everyone's here.
whether or not their followers are in line with the
Okay.
You're charismatic, not thinking
Was General Patton charismatic?
his own way.
Okay. Has every president in this country been charismatic? No. No. Some of them are dry as a bone. Okay? True or false? Leadership is manipulation. We got one true. We got an it depends. Thank you. False?
False.
Why?
I wouldn't say as a leader you're manipulating, but you're trying to like coerce them. I mean, it kind of sounds the same, but it's like.
I think it's just the connotation of the word manipulation. Most people relate that with like a negative thing. I
Yes.
think leadership, if you take manipulation and like you're manipulating them into like doing things the right way, or maybe developing them into a better person.
Who determines the right way?
I guess that would be maybe like the goals of your group or you as a leader.
What about an uprising? The Arab Spring in Egypt. After 40 years of dictatorship and they finally got upset. Who determined that? The followers. People at the bottom of the pyramid. Not at the top. Okay? Some of you are just afraid to say anything. Who does not like manual labor? Hannah, if I tell you to go dig a ditch, are you going to do it? Probably not without a reason. Hannah gets 1,000 extra credit points. Okay? Hannah's not going to go dig a ditch. If I say, Hannah, I need you to go dig a ditch because that village over there has never had running water. And if we dig this ditch, then that village will have running water for the first time ever. And you will be a hero to those people and change their lives. You going to go do it? Did I manipulate her?
Yes.
Did I?
You could have lied.
I'm not.
I think it is kind of a form of manipulation, but it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, who gets hung up on the word manipulation? Thinks it's a bad thing. Okay?
Playing on my emotions and my basic need to help other people.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing, but you are using it to your advantage and the advantage of the people.
But you just told me you needed to know why. Right? So I told you why. Manipulation or not? What's so funny?
It's playing off of emotions and just going back and forth. You say you don't want a reason, but then we give a reason, and then we still don't accept that reason.
You don't have to. Okay? How many think 1,000 years ago when you were a fish? Okay. By the way, how quickly did the last 2 years go by? You're going to be out of here before you know it, and it's terrifying. You have to cook for yourself. You have no idea what you're doing, okay? You don't know what clothes to wear. It's going to be wonderful, okay? It's going to go by fast, believe it or not, okay? How many of you were fish and you're getting yelled at, okay, and somebody's in your face yelling at you, okay? Did you ever, you stand at attention? They're yelling again. Did you ever say, why? Tell me why I have to do that. I don't want to do push-ups. Tell me why. Didn't go over well? But you wanted to know, didn't you?
Would have been nice sometimes.
Yeah. This is your generation. And look, you're not alone. You guys are behind millennials. They're already in the workforce, and they're screwing everything up for you. It's okay. We'll work through it, okay? You're way behind millennials. But you usually want to know why. Who likes college football? Who's the best college football coach? We'll find out in a few weeks, right? Okay. Did you see what Jimbo said this summer when we beat Alabama? Did you see what Nick Saban said? At golf? He said at golf. It was hilarious. Okay. Can't wait for that game. All right. Very excited. Okay. All right. Nick Saban, when he grew up playing, all right, if he screwed up, his coach would grab his face mask and yell in his face. Does Nick Saban coach that way?
Kind of.
Used to. Not anymore. He has to explain to his sensitive 5-stars, so he doesn't lose them, okay, why he screwed up. Okay, if you do your job in the secondary, then the safety will be able to cover and we'll get an interception. But if you screw up, that's on you and you let the whole team down. Is that better than grabbing their face mask and yelling at them and they just lock up?
Depends on the person.
It does. But is it better to coach or to just scream at them?
It's better to coach.
Is there any profession in the world, including the military, where it just pays to yell at someone? Yeah, about the only one. What happened this year after you kept getting yelled at? Yeah, you don't hear it. First, you're like, I'm a nice person. Stop yelling at me. Right? How many of you were like, I don't want to be here. This is bullshit. Okay? You made it. We're almost there. And then how many of you couldn't wait as heads just to yell at Fish? Yeah, couldn't wait. Fish year, did you think you were going to be different? Were you like, I'm not going to do this next year when you were a Fish?
There were a few times I thought I was going to do a few things differently, and then, no.
100%. Okay? Pretty standard. All right? Can you assess yourself accurately? Yes?
We've all got some blind spots.
Do you know when you've done good? Sometimes. Do you know when you screw up? Yeah, usually. Okay? But we're not always great at it. Okay? We're not always great at it. Should you question leadership? I'm going to go tell the commandant.
The authority over you doesn't mean anything if that authority isn't valid. So if the authority is valid, then the decisions they're making are good. But if you don't have anything to tell you, or if you don't know what the authority is based in, or if you don't know why they have the authority to lead you, then you should question that. You should question why they're there, and if they have your best interest and the best interest of the people around you.
Okay, good. Is anybody here contracting? Maybe. Con-
I'm in the gardens.
oh, good. Okay, cool. Is that what the blue rope is?
Infantry corps. I'm Army National Guard.
Okay, cool. Where do you drill?
Huntsville.
Okay, cool. Is anybody still thinking about military? Maybe? Okay, but it's usually DNC in here, okay, but usually we get a something, right? Even in the military, right, extreme hierarchy, follow orders, right, just like the Corps is designed, okay? Kendall, you good? Don't hold your head up, you fall asleep. Even in the military, should you question orders?
Depends on the situation.
What does it depend on?
Who's giving it? Like, why they're giving it?
Life or death?
Yes.
If we're telling you to charge up that hill, if we're telling you to go in that building, okay, should you question it? Probably. At least the right way. What's our plan? What do we know? Where's the enemy? Are there friendlies in the area? You still need to figure it out. Okay? If anybody knows Jocko Willink, Navy SEAL, good books, podcasts, all that stuff, he'll tell you the same thing. Okay? Good stuff. Okay. Gotta go fast. Are you a good leader? Honest answer. Who else? No? Not sure.
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay, fair enough. Anyone else? You can tell me yes. Here's what you guys are the worst. You guys think you're supposed to be humble, and you're good at this game. Some of you inside your head, you're like, I'm an awesome leader, but I'm not going to say it. Okay? Speak the truth here. All right? How do you know?
Do people follow you?
Do they follow you? Okay, fair enough. What else?
Feedback.
Feedback. Okay? Do you know if people like you as a leader or not? Depends on what they say on, what do you guys use? WhatsApp? There's 12 different stuff. Yeah. And then your underclassmen are like, duh, I hate that guy. It's the worst, okay? Hard to figure it out. How'd you develop your leadership style? Practice. How? From what?
In different situations between,
What'd you do, Hannah? What'd you grow up doing?
well, in high school I was in band,
Band, okay. What else?
band
Then what?
and then once I got here,
In the Corps? Okay, good. What else? How'd you develop? Kendall?
I tried to emulate people that I idolize.
Okay, cool. We'll talk about that in the semester. Great. What else? Yep.
Learn from people who have led you in the past and taken the best aspects of what they
Okay. People you've seen. What else? Anybody play sports? Alex?
Getting it wrong.
Huh?
Trying and getting it wrong a lot.
Okay. Trial and error. Good. What else? Football. Right? Learn about teamwork. Okay. Anybody play sports? Yeah. Okay. Somewhere along the way. Debate. Anything you did? 4-H, FFA? All of those things. Okay. Good. I'm going to run out of time. I don't want to go over. Can you develop your leadership and followership skills? Yes. This is the correct answer. Always. A lot of times I don't think you guys truly believe that or understand it. Right? That's what we get at doing here. Our opportunity in here is to make you better. To make you a better leader, to make you a better follower. Good? All right, we always run out of time, but a couple things. You guys, and I'll ask you at the end of the semester if you have a definition of leadership. If you don't, you need your own. Okay, we'll talk about it next time. And quickly, you guys are juniors, you kind of know how college works, but this is just something to help you with school, because I didn't know this when I was younger, all right? How we work on undergrad, all we do is give you information and give you tests where you regurgitate it, right? How do you do if you take that same test like 3 weeks later? You do terrible, right? Because you brain dumped, all right? If it's not in your long-term memory, you have not learned it. If it's only in your short-term memory, you just memorized it for a little bit, okay? If you want to actually learn something, you got to put it in your long-term memory, right? I don't want to hold you over. We'll touch on this more next week. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're here every week. Leave your cards on the table, and I will pick them up. Have an awesome rest of your week. I'll see you Saturday in Kyle Field.